Good morning. It is Tuesday, the 24th of September. Wow, can't believe I'm saying that. 24th September already. We're going to be into October. Was it next week? Man. Okay, we're in the King James Bible, the book of 1 Samuel, and this is the final chapter in 1 Samuel. Tomorrow we start 2 Samuel. So chapter 31, King James Bible, 1 Samuel. Now the Philistines fought against Israel, and the men of Israel fled from before the Philistines and fell down, slain, in Mount Gilboa. And the Philistines followed hard upon Saul and upon his sons. And the Philistines slew Jonathan and Abinadab and Malchishua, Saul's sons. And the battle went sore against Saul. And the archers hit him, and he was sore wounded by the archers. Then said Saul unto his armor-bearer, Draw thy sword, and thrust me through therewith, lest these uncircumcised come and thrust me through, and abuse me. But his armor-bearer would not, for he was sore afraid. Therefore Saul took a sword, and fell upon it. And when his armor-bearer saw that Saul was dead, he fell likewise upon his sword, and died with him. So Saul died, and his 3 sons, and his armor-bearer, and all his men, that same day together. And when the men of Israel were on the other side of the valley, and they that were on the other side Jordan, saw that the men of Israel fled, and that Saul and his sons were dead, they forsook the cities and fled. And the Philistines came and dwelt in them. And it came to pass on the morrow, when the Philistines came to strip the slain, that they found Saul and his 3 sons fallen in Mount Gilboa. And they cut off his head, and stripped off his armor, and sent into the land of the Philistines round about to publish it in the house of their idols among the people. And they put his armor in the house of Ashtaroth, and they fastened his body to the wall of Bethshan. And when the inhabitants of Yabesh Gilead heard of that which the Philistines had done to Saul, all the valiant men arose and went all night, and took the body of Saul and the bodies of his sons from the wall of Bethshan, and came to Yabesh, and burnt them there. And they took their bones and buried them under a tree at Yabesh, and fasted 7 days. Interestingly enough, it kind of refers to cremation, doesn't it? That they burnt them. Something that I've always questioned about, whether or not cremation is a Christian thing. It just doesn't feel right. It feels right to just be buried whole. I don't even want to be mauled over by the morticians, whatever they call themselves. I just, to have your body drained of all of its blood. I just, when I'm dead, I just want to go straight into a wooden coffin and straight into the ground. I don't think that should cost a fortune. I don't think other people should get rich off of my death. I don't think my body should be plundered for its gold and whatever other parts might be in my body. Yeah, I got a gold tooth. But there's parts in people's bodies that are made of titanium and valuable metals. And I actually know of an undertaker's firm that make regular trips down into Maryland to a pawnbroker shop. And why would they do that? Why do they make regular trips to a pawnbroker shop in Maryland? It makes you wonder. Of course, they buy metal, gold, and all that sort of thing as well, these shops. But it just, I just want to, if I die in a hospital, I've told Trish, My body will go into the morgue in the hospital. It'll be kept cold there and preserved. I just want to be picked up, put in a wooden coffin, and put in the ground straight away. I don't want to be on view to anybody. You can see me now if you love me. Once I'm dead, I'm gone. My soul, my spirit will no longer be there. I don't see the need to pay homage to a dead body when you can visit someone when they're alive. That's my take on it. Anyway, so here we have the final chapter of, not a big chapter at all, was it? Saul and his sons, including Jonathan. That's quite a shame because Jonathan loved David, and that's going to hurt David. That's going to hurt him. But they suffered. And dying in battle like that. You can imagine, we say, oh, he died in battle. But how do you die in battle? When you're fighting with swords and spears and knives and implements like that, it's a very personal killing, isn't it? To die from a cut across or something like that, or stabbed, it's a vicious way to die, and it's a vicious way to kill. War is a terrible thing. War is a terrible thing. We kind of think of it less now. We have remote controlled bombs and missiles and bullets, and we can kill somebody from hundreds of yards or thousands of miles away. And people just don't seem to bat an eyelid about it. But, we watch on TV, the Israel News, and we see, hello, bear. We see how some of these remote drone strikes occur. And you can see the shadows. It's in like a heat thing. You can see the heat outline of a man. They're terrorists. And you can see it as the missile is closing in. It's radioing back confirmation video of the kill. They know who they've killed. They know that they're dead. And then all of a sudden, the screen just goes white kind of thing, this flash where the explosion occurs, and a man's life is ended. And that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. War is bad. So trust me, when President Trump says he wants to end wars, and there were no conflicts going on, or they were being reduced during his administration, and he would endeavor to put an end to this war in the Middle East, to the Ukraine, and to other things that are going on around the world, he will do that. He knows that you cannot make money in an honorable way through war. Trade ends, all these things that take place. We live on one planet. We should be working with one another in the right way, trading in a healthy way, not trying to dominate or get one up on the others. And bless his heart, Trump knows how to keep things in order. He knows the power of the dollar. He knows all about sanctions and agreements and deals. And as a businessman, I think he is going to make a good president. And as we can see here from the Bible, being a good leader affects the people. Being a bad leader affects the people. We need a good leader in this country right now. The same way as the Israelites need a good leader, and they're just about to get one in David. And it makes a difference to everybody. It really does, to get the right person in. To get the right person in. And, we're just going to have to pray, and, we know God's in charge. We know God's in charge. So thank you, Lord. Thank you for loving us. I love you too. Have a great day. I'll speak to you tomorrow. Bye for now.